Sophia from VeganUnique and welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be a Christmas edition number 1. We're going to be making a delicious vegan Christmas dinner that serves 3 to 4 people. So if you're looking for ideas for a vegan Christmas dinner, please stay tuned. So we're going to start with making our stuffings. For the ingredients, we're going to need parsley, vegan butter, flax eggs, poultry seasoning, Himalayan salt, pepper, celery, onion, and vegetable stock. And of course, the star of the show, a loaf of bread. Now I'm using whole wheat bread. You can use whatever kind of bread you like. To start, we're going to melt our butter in a medium-sized frying pan on medium heat, and we're going to fry up our onion and celery. Give it a good stir, and then we're going to just put in a pinch of cracked black pepper and just a pinch of Himalayan salt. We're going to let everything simmer in the butter and stir it around for a couple minutes, and then we can take it off the stove and set it aside. In a medium-sized mixing bowl, we're going to put in our vegetable stock, flax eggs, poultry seasoning, and a tablespoon of Himalayan salt. We're going to mix that well and set it aside. Now you want to take out the biggest mixing bowl you have, throw in all the cubed bread, throw in all the chopped parsley, pour in the seasoning mixture that we just made, and the onions and celeries that we just fried up. We're going to use 2 mixing spoons and mix everything together. Now you want to mix everything really well. Make sure you get all the celery, onion, parsley, and seasoning into all parts of the bread. Transfer the stuffing into a baking tray, cover it with tin foil. We're going to pop this in the oven in 175 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. Second dish of the night is our roasted vegetables. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to throw in all the vegetables, drizzle it with some olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of Himalayan salt and pepper. I will link the quantity for the vegetables in the descriptions below. Now use your 10 mixing spoons. Massage all the flavors into the vegetables. Transfer all the vegetables onto a baking tray. We're going to pop these babies in the oven in 175 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now moving on to the third dish of our night, squash. So we're going to be using 2 acorn squash. You want to cut it in half, take out the seeds, and spread vegan butter all over the surface of the squash. So I use half tablespoon of vegan butter per side of squash. You can use more or less depending on your preference. I just decided to be generous with my butter because it's Christmas. The more the merrier. We're going to sprinkle some Himalayan salt and black pepper. Then you want to transfer the squash onto a baking tray. Pop it in the oven for 175 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. Next on is our mashed potatoes. We're going to be using yolk potatoes, chives, vegan butter, Himalayan salt, and almond milk. First, we're going to cook the potatoes. You want to cover the potatoes in water, bring it to a boil, and keep boiling it for 40 minutes after until you can stab a fork into the potatoes really easily. Now you want to peel the potatoes, put it in a large mixing bowl, and start mashing it with the potato masher. We are going to add in the vegan butter while the potatoes are still hot, so it will melt into the potatoes and absorb all the flavors. Add in our almond milk, mix the potatoes until it becomes a very smooth texture. We are going to add in 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Mix everything well, then we're going to transfer the mashed potato into a big bowl. To finish up, we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of chives that we prepared from earlier. Set it aside and we're moving on to our next dish. It's time to make our shredded turkey. We're going to be using jackfruit, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and tamari. So you want to take the jackfruit out of the can, rinse it under water for a couple minutes. Then we want to start by cutting out the core of the jackfruit. It is similar to pineapple. The center is very hard and chewy, and we do not want to eat that part. After that, we're going to shred all the jackfruit with our hands, one by one. After shredding our turkey, you want to just rinse it under water for a couple minutes to get all the salt out of the jackfruit and set it aside. In a medium-sized frying pan, we're going to heat up some olive oil and start frying up our turkey. We're going to stir fry our turkey for a couple minutes, then we're going to put in our tamari, smoked paprika, and garlic powder. We're going to mix all the seasoning together. The turkey will start to get a little dry, so we'll add half a cup of water little by little over 10 to 15 minutes period of time. We're going to cook the jackfruit for about 15 minutes, then plate it and set it aside. Next on the menu, we are going to be making a homemade mushroom gravy. We're going to be using portobello mushrooms, vegan butter, diced onion, diced garlic, vegetable stock, tamari, cornstarch, rosemary, and thyme. In a large pot, we're going to melt the butter under medium heat, then add in the garlic and onions, stir fry it for a couple of minutes, and then add in the mushrooms. We're going to be cooking the mushrooms under medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes to get all the flavors out of the mushrooms. Now it's time to add in our rosemary and thyme. We want to stir fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to add in our tamari. Let it cook for about 2 minutes under medium heat to get all the flavors in the sauce. Then you're going to mix the cornstarch into the vegetable stock and mix it into our sauce. And yes guys, we're making a lot of gravy because there's never too much gravy and we want lots for leftovers. So we're going to let the gravy simmer on medium-low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes until the gravy turns into a thicker consistency. And that's it guys, homemade mushroom gravy. Here is our delicious vegan Christmas dinner, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I hope you enjoy a delicious Christmas dinner with your family and friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this delicious vegan Christmas dinner. And for next week, we're going to be making a homemade cranberry sauce and homemade gingerbread cookies, which is also gluten-free. So stay tuned, and if you like this video, please subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. And for next week, we're going to be making a homemade cranberry sauce and a homemade gingerbread again.